YouTube, what is going on? It's the Narrow Talk 23. I'm back with another video. Before we get into the video, YouTube, I need you to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell while you at it, man. Oh, we taking a trip down memory goddamn lane, man. Today we got what happened to Marcus Levette showing, man. If you don't know who Marcus Levette is, bro, about 10, 11, 12 years ago, bro, probably one of the best highlight tapes dropped, man. We just gonna play a little bit of it just to see if just refresh and see if niggas know for real. This shit was just just watch a little. We're gonna watch a little bit of this, man, just to let y'all know who we talking about. Come on now. Let's be for real. That's all you need to see. One more. We'll do one more. Bye. Bye. That's it. That's all you need to see from that, man. But we gonna see what happens to it, man. Let's go ahead and get straight into it.
Some of our new viewers might not be familiar with the Ballless Life mixtape legend Marcus Levette Jr. Levette was one of the most entertaining and viral players ever to grace the Ballless.
I watched this shit so many times, bro. That highlight
mixtapes were legendary. Marcus had some of the craziest handles we've seen still to this day. He was lightning quick and had an insanely quick pull-up jumper, but you may have never heard
and his shoes, bro. He was clean as fuck on the court. Watch every shoes he had on these clips. This nigga was playing in pink phones in high school. Back then, the pink phones especially, bro, niggas wasn't having them for real. For him to be on the court with them. Wow. Fuck him up.
As you can see, he was special. So what happened to Marcus Levette Jr.? Marcus Levette was born in California on November 20th, 1994. He began his freshman year of basketball at Providence High School as a 6-foot point guard. Going into his freshman year, he was virtually unknown. No rankings, no interest, no buzz. But that would change quickly. Levette would have a phenomenal freshman season. In 27 games, he averaged 32 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. He wasn't just a scorer, he was a playmaker. He was the embodiment of a true point guard. He was able to break down the defense and find open teammates. He was all about winning. That same year, he was named State Player of the Year and even broke the school's single-season scoring record. He scored 1,035 points that season.
What type of team they playing with shit on the back of their head?
Teammates. He was all about winning. That same year,
my
State
fault.
Player of the Year,
I ain't know
and
what
even
the hell
broke the
was going
school's
on.
single-season scoring record. He scored 1,035 points that season. It's pretty hard to top a season like that. But his sophomore season, he would come back and average 34 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. He was starting his sophomore season off right where he left off. But then he would transfer mid-season. He said he wanted to find a better academic program. That sounds like a pretty good kid to me. Sounds like he had a good head on his shoulders. Not many kids would make a move like that based off of academics. Not when they're having the success he was having on the court.
Right.
Now his numbers did decline his junior year at San Gabriel High School. He would average 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Now, if we're being honest, these numbers would be solid and elite in any state today.
Right.
And he definitely led them to a state championship his junior season. Levette was on top of the world. Everywhere he went, good things happened. And by the end of his junior season, he was officially a 4-star recruit. Now, his senior season, he kind of shocked a lot of people. He moved from California and landed in Chicago. Morgan Park High School would be his new home. And everybody was wondering, would he continue to have the same success he had on the West Coast? Morgan Park had a better athletic program. It was going to get him ready for the next level. He would team up with Kansas University's Charlie Moore, pretty much solidifying another state championship. This season, he'd averaged 24 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals. It was this season in which LeVet would solidify himself as a serious, high major prospect who not only could score the ball, but could get others involved and play defense. Now, they would make it to the semifinal game, in which they did lose. Marcus LeVet would finish his high school career ranked 62nd, officially a 4-star recruit. He averaged 32 points as a freshman.
Columbia's on. See what I'm saying, bro? Like,
including a season
back then, niggas, like, come on, who's playing in Columbia's back then,
Player of the Year, CIF Southern Section Player of the Year, and was one of the most talked about and watched players in the country. And he did all of this at 6 foot.
And both guys delivered, especially Marcus, in terms of what the fans liked. And the fans couldn't really keep their eyes off him when he played at Providence High School in Burbank. LeVet was turning out gyms all over the country with that shifty game. Guys couldn't stay in front of him. You know, he was a highlight reel in the making almost every game, whether it was for Providence or the Mac River Fire on the Nike EYBL. In his junior season, he transferred to San Gabriel Academy, and that didn't really change things. He was still balling. You know, after 3 seasons of high school, he was averaging 28.4 points per game, and he was considered one of the nation's best guards in the 2015 class. You know, for his senior season, the shifty southpaw will return to his Midwest family roots. You know, his family's from the Midwest, and he played at Chicago's Morgan Park. There he led Morgan Park to the state semifinals. He actually put on a show trying to get them to the final. In his last high school game, he scored 45 points in that semifinal loss.
Damn.
Finished 4th in the state in Mr. Basketball voting. He averaged 25 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. But it wasn't really so much the numbers with Marcus. It was just the way he made you feel when you watched him. Again, you couldn't keep your eyes off him. He was just a bad dude.
Naturally, he had a lot of options when it came to picking a college. Memphis, Illinois, DePaul, Pittsburgh, Kansas, San Diego State, UNLV. Ultimately, he would decide to play basketball at St. John's University. It made a lot of sense. He would go in, be a star freshman, and get minutes right off the bat. But things got a little complicated when he got to St. John's. He arrived on campus 2015 and got straight to work. Practices, weight room, everything was looking great. Then the NCAA would announce that he would only be a partial qualifier, meaning he was able to practice but might not be eligible to play this season.
What do you do?
And if you know the NCAA, this of course wasn't a quick process. They would drag it out pretty much the entire season, and he would never get to play a game. The school, athletic director, coaches, and everybody disagreed with the NCAA's ruling. This wasn't the start that Marcus was looking for, but he would keep his head up and, of course, return the next season. Let's go ahead and fast forward to the 2016-2017 season. He would be a freshman redshirt, starring in pretty much all of the games and average over 30 minutes per game. He would average 16 points, 3.8 assists, and 1 steal per game. Not bad after missing competition for a whole season. And he was pretty efficient. He shot 46% from the field, as well as going 38% from the three-point line. Those are pretty good numbers.
Hell yeah.
His biggest knock going into college was that he couldn't shoot the ball well. But shooting almost 40% from the three-point line pretty much cancels that debate. He would go on to make the All-Big East rookie team. He also had a season-high 32-point performance against Xavier. There was a lot of discussion after the season, whether to go pro or come back another year. Ultimately, after consulting with his family, coaches, and staff, he decided to come back another season. This, however, would turn out to be the wrong decision.
Damn.
Now, he started off the season, things were going great. Great stat lines, he was starting, getting a lot of minutes. But on November 26, 2017, he would suffer an MCL injury. At first, it was just a sprain. He was on a day-to-day evaluation. But later that season, in January, he officially announced that he would not be playing any more games. He would finish the season only playing 7 games. However, his stats were pretty much identical to his first season. So it was pretty much an assumption that if he didn't get hurt, he probably would have got drafted the next season. Instead of returning back to St. John's for his 3rd season, he announced that he would be pursuing a professional career overseas. He made the announcement in February. Fast forward, he went overseas and spent preseason with 2 different teams before landing with a team in Serbia. That team would go by Slavida, and he would average 20 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds that first season. This would be the start of a successful overseas career. The The following season, he would play in Turkey, Portugal, Finland, and he's currently back in Portugal playing for a club known as Sporting CP. We're happy over here at Ballers Live to see that Marcus is having a successful overseas career.
All right, at least
Wish
he's
him
still
nothing but
hooping,
the best.
At least he's still hooping though, bro. Some niggas, I ain't know where. Like where Trey Jefferson at? If you know, you know. But yo, too, man, if you enjoyed the video, man, go ahead, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. Catch me on the next one.